How do you do that? Hey guys, thought I would put together a very quick video in order to show a couple of people who have been asking how to stream your Cubase sessions through Discord or Zoom or Skype or any other shit that we're using now that we're locked down. First thing you need to do is grab a little piece of software called VoiceMeeter Banana, okay? You go to vbaudio.com. I'll put the links in the obligatory description because people are too fucking lazy to go do anything. You need to download that, and you also need to download the VAC, the virtual audio cable, okay? Once they are both downloaded and installed, and you probably need to restart your computer, you need to go into your Windows sound settings, okay? In here, put your input as your microphone input, okay? Brilliant, good crack. Your output device, however, is going to be your VoiceMeeter aux input, okay? This is the one that you want to choose. So, now that that's all done, okay? Start up your VoiceMeeter Banana, okay? Once it's started, first things first, all right? We want to come over to the menu, top right-hand corner, go to System Settings and Options, okay? This is what threw me off for a little while, but once you get this sorted, no bother. Go to your preferred main sample rate, okay? Mine's set to 48K. Yours might be set to 44.1K. Might even be set to 96 fucking K if you're working with high samples. But whatever it is, make sure that it matches the same that you've got your project set to in Cubase and it's set to in Windows Audio, okay? If you don't know where that is, if you go to your project setting in Cubase and you go to your project setup, down here, sample rate, 48K. Change it to whatever it is, okay? Don't change it in Cubase. It should always be the fucking constant in Cubase, right? Change it in Banana. So, once that is set, okay? Make sure that is done. That's very important. Right, let's have a look at the VoiceMeeter Banana interface, okay? In the top right-hand corner, we've got A1, A2, and A3. That's our outputs, okay? Multi-output, good. Here are inputs, okay? Just ignore what all these are called at the moment and the routing that we've got at the moment. We'll come into that there in a second. First thing you want to do is you want to set up your microphone, okay? You can run your microphone through Cubase, but I found that you don't really have fantastic independent control of volumes whenever you are streaming over Discord. So it's best just to set up the microphone here. Leave it in Cubase if you want. That's fine. Sound shit for me if you want. So set up your microphone in here, your WDM and your MME, okay? They are just Windows drivers. Your MME came out with 3.1 and your WDM came out with Windows 98, I believe, or the other way around, okay? For me, WDM seems to be working fine with the microphone. Probably because it's the latest version that came out with 1998, Windows 98. Brilliant. Okay. So once your mic is set up, we want to come over here to our routing. So if you set it up the same as me, then that means it's, you know, easier just to shadow the shit. So set up A3 as your cable input. Okay. Cable input has to be MME for some reason. I don't know why. But it's not working on WDM for me. Might work on you. If you have any problems with like static stuttering or anything like that there, just change the Windows driver here. Seems to fix it all right. Cable input, okay? So we're using our virtual audio cables here. That will route to Discord in a second. Set up your A2 as your headphones, your speakers, whatever your output device is coming through your audio outs. Mine is set to the 404 at the moment. My A1 is set to out because the 404 has two sets of outs for two sets of speakers. Just ignore that. We only need one. Okay, so if you have a look at the VoiceMeeter aux, okay? VoiceMeeter aux is anything that Windows is going to play. That's what we set up earlier in our sound settings. VoiceMeeter aux, Okay, so anything that comes through Windows, your anybody that's talking to you over Discord or Skype, your game sounds, your alerts, anything like that there, anything that's coming through Windows is going to come through this channel strip. Okay, your VoiceMeeter VAIO. Now this is the one that we're interested in. Okay, we need to set our ASIO in Cubase. This is going to be our strip. Okay, when you come into Studio and you go to Studio Setup and you go to the VST audio system, set your ASIO to VoiceMeeter Virtual. Okay, this is only for the purposes of running over Discord, right? I mean, the latency is pretty fucking bad with it anyhow, but you know, you're not going to be doing any live concerts. So let's have a look at the Discord settings. Okay, so your Discord settings are going to be: input device is going to be cable output, and your output device is going to be your VoiceMeeter aux input. Okay, the same that we set in Windows. This cable output might be a bit confusing, that your input is an output and your output is an input. Okay, because anyhow, your input device is your cable output. So the output from your VoiceMeeter Banana. Okay, here in A3, you've got your virtual audio cable. So you've got one side of it connected to your Discord side of it. So your input and output. Okay, this A3, remember, is controlling your output from Banana into Discord. This needs to be highlighted. Okay, so then if you play something in Cubase, for example, you can see coming across here, volume, yeah, that needs to be activated. Let's have a look. Let's go through a summary of the routing from the top. Studio setup in Cubase, and then our VoiceMeeter virtual driver here. Okay, our virtual driver then goes to its own channel on Banana, which is here. Okay, this one, controlling your Cubase. A3 has to be activated. A3 was set up so that it is your virtual audio cable, one end of it. Okay, you take your virtual audio cable plugged into Banana, and then you plug it in to your input on Discord. Okay, virtual audio cable output. Then your output device in Discord is your VoiceMeeter aux. Okay, might as well just call VoiceMeeter aux or Windows sound, because that's where it's set at the moment. Okay, your VoiceMeeter aux, when you come back to Banana, is this channel. Okay, so anybody that is talking to you in Discord, this is where you can control them. Okay, if you don't hear them, it's because your A2 isn't rooted. Remember, that's your headphones and your speakers. And this is where your microphone is controlled. Okay, now the reason they're probably not hearing you, and for the purposes of this video, it's not activated because it'll send a fucking hell of an echo towards you. That A3 needs to be activated. Okay, green for good, green for go. Okay, needs to be activated. Anything you want to send into Discord needs to have an A3 on it. Okay, you want to send your Cubase signal, A3. Want to send your microphone, A3. You want to send your Discord output, anything that's talking to you on Discord or your Windows sounds or anything? No. No A3. Okay. So, pretty easy once you get used to it. Take you a little while just to get used to the routing and all, and remembering A2s and A3s, but A3 is anything that's being sent to Discord. A2 is anything that's being sent to your headphones, your speakers. You get used to it after a wee while. Just as long as your sample rate, okay, that's the important one. Just as long as your sample rate is set to whatever your sample rate is set in Cubase, and you should be fine. Okay, cheers. Good luck.